Hello, everybody. Fighter here, the Fight Car Podcast, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. My guest today, of course, Zack Brown. Man, you are in Corpus Christi, bro. How are you, man?
Good. How are you, man?
Man, I'm actually good. It's Saturday. I don't know if you guys hear about Fiesta Week over here. There's like a right behind me downtown. There's like a whole party going on, and I'm trying to stay away from that, man.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But yeah, man. I mean, I brought you on here. Of course, you're going to be participating again, man, for the TCWC, promotion. It's going to be their sixth installment, and this is going to be in Pflugerville. I've never been out there, man. Do you know the area?
Yeah, I've been out in one match there before.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I know you competed for them. I thought it was in Austin, so it was in Pflugerville.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Now, as far as the Texas Cat Wrestling Coalition, man, what do you like about the platform, man? What is it that kind of bringing you back?
Man, I love everything about it. Just the competitiveness, the basically no hard bars. I mean, it's just you go in there, you compete against everybody else, see who's the best man, and you just go at it. There's not really that many rules that you got to do. I mean, it's the best man that wins.
No, yeah, and of course, man, because you are in law enforcement, so of course, I mean, training. I mean, is that part of your curriculum back at home in Corpus?
Yeah, we try to get as much training in, no matter what it is. Me and my other buddy that, he started down here really, Joshua Warner. Me and him train. We try to train a lot as we can, and get as much time as we do.
Okay, and of course, because of the line of work, I mean, does it kind of help with that?
I'm sorry.
Is it because of your line of work? Does this kind of help with it? I mean, the fact that you're out there using being physically fit and being able to move around.
Oh yeah, there's sometimes that we get to use our training from the outside to be in here. We try to stay away from that and de-escalate a lot of situations, but sometimes we have to go hands-on, and this helps us a lot with preventing injuries and everything else.
Oh yeah, and then the thing too about it, man, because back in the day there was a law enforcement San Antonio police officer that was training. He was actually competing in amateur, and he used to have this thing called the gut check, where people would show up from the academy, and they would just spar and kind of go over like realistic type situations, just to help them forward, because you never know, man. I mean, you're out there trying to protect the city, protect the people, and there's a lot of bad guys out there, man. So of course you guys got to be ready, right?
Oh yeah, I work in the jail. I'm a supervisor in the jail. I'm a sergeant, and then I've been doing this for Corpus for almost 7 years now, and can't hate it. Love it. I love what I do.
Oh no, I mean you kind of have to, man, because if you don't, then you wouldn't be there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this event coming up, of course, man. It's going to be your second time stepping inside the cage for TCWC.
It's my fourth time.
Is it really, man? You see, and I couldn't find you on the other rosters, man. I gotta talk to Bubba about that, man. But yeah, I mean, stepping back in there, man. I mean, what is it that you're looking forward to come fight night?
Oh man, I just look forward to the gut feeling stomach, what I'm saying, where the butterflies just rolling, and then you step in the ring and you make that first contact, and then it's just on after that. It's just that special type of feeling right when you get in the ring and you just go at it.
No, I mean, for sure, man. It's going to be a one-on-one, like you said earlier, man. It's going to be the best man's going to win that night. Now, backtracking a little bit, man, because you are in Corpus Christi, but you were actually born in Oklahoma. So why the move? What happened that brought you to Corpus?
Family, what I'm saying. I love the water, I love the ocean. I vacation here all the time, and then I just made the move for basically my career. Better pay, better opportunities, somewhat.
Okay, cool, man. And I haven't been to Corpus in a while. I know for a while there was a lot of promotions, MMA promotions out and about. So of course there's always something going on over there. When it comes to your next bout, man. I mean, what is it as far as the no gi? I mean, have you trained in gi before? Have you always been like a freestyle like competitor?
I've basically been like a freestyle no gi. I've never had any tournaments or anything in a gi. I used to do karate, MMA when I was younger, and right before I went to college, we did all that stuff in gi. But it was just like a couple minute rounds, fights, and then most points win. But it's really been, I mean, since because I was in the first promotion, TCWC #1, and I was helping actually my buddy train for it, and then a card opened up, so I was like, he asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, yeah, if I can get in it. And I've been in love back since.
Nice, man. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of like grassroots, man. Because back in the day, I was talking to one of the fighters yesterday, and we were talking about how MMA back in the day, you'd show up with your buddy and your promoters like, hey, how much do you weigh? You want to fight? Like get in there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now let me ask you. Of course, I mean because you haven't done MMA since I think it was 2006. I mean that was your only pro fight. Was the reason for that, venturing back into college?
No, my last one was, I think it was like 2000 and I think it was 2012.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but no,
And on
I
that,
mean, basically what happened was I just got in it, and then I went and played college ball, and so that's when I got out of it. Because my focus was my career for that college, and then when I got done, when I got injured, that's when I got out. And so after that, that's when everything else happened.
okay, and that's when of course you started pursuing your career, right? Where you're at now.
Yeah, basically I started my career at Logan County Sheriff's Office in my hometown, Guthrie, Oklahoma. And then after that, I was there for a couple of years, and then I ventured on to Nueces County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, sweet, man. I was gonna ask you about as far as tournament style. I mean, you just said you never competed in a gi tournament, but on something like that, it's got to be a good thing because one of the things, I mean, back in the day when I used to compete in jiu-jitsu was having to wait 2 hours, 3 hours. It was just it was a hassle for me. I hated it. On this one, it's a one match, so you know what's gonna happen and you know what time and kind of get in and get out, man. So you gotta love that, right?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Now, of course, man. I mean, this is going to be no contact as far as like punch and kicks. Of course, there's slams allowed. They're going to. It's the platform itself is great, man. I love it. I mean, the fact that you've been in there 4 times. I mean, it's gotta be good. I mean, of course, for yourself. Now, for people that haven't watched, Cash Wrestling, man. I mean, what would you say to them, man? That for them to check it out.
Man, I mean, just saying, if you want something that's going to be hard and not a lot of rules, and you just go in there and you can do basically almost anything besides, head spikes and stuff. I mean, yes, unfortunately, there's no striking right now, but at the same time, I mean, it goes back to just old school environment, you know what I'm saying, where you just going, it's heavy, you just go at it. There's not going to be a lot of stoppage. I mean, you're going in it. And I love it. I mean, dude, it's just heavy.
And of course, man, I mean, I went to their one in New Braunfels that they had a while back, and I liked it because I mean they had the music, they had the walkout, so the whole environment was good, man. It kind of led for a good match, and of course, it was that whole night was action packed, and so because of that, I mean, are you a fan of that? Do you like that? The fact that you get to walk out and
Oh,
do the
yeah.
whole.
Get your mindset on it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's staring at you, everybody's looking at you, and then you get in the ring and you just feeling pumped, that adrenaline's rolling and it's just going. And that's one thing I like about it, man. I mean, I love it.
No, and of course, man. I mean, Bubba, he's out there hustling, man. He's actually got the cable channel set up with he's working on a lot of things, man. So because of that, like I told the guy, if I hit the lottery, man, I'll sponsor the event because it's a good thing, it's a good platform, and I'm looking forward to it. I will be there that night, of course, on May 28th. But as far as training, I mean, who are you training with right now, getting ready for this?
Really just training with my buddy Warner, you know what I'm saying? Backyard, old school stuff. I mean, I haven't really gotten to a gym. Uh, I'm deciding on one gym right now, and then hopefully I can get a couple base. Hopefully, almost 2 months in to training before this one. So I'm really, really excited. And then everything like that. I mean, we just try to get as much training as we can. We work a lot of hours and stuff like that, just like everybody else does, and we just have to. And that's what we got to do. 10-4.
And now, of course, man, this is going to be Saturday, May 28th. So, as far as like the promotion itself, are you guys getting there the day before? Because I think you have weigh-ins the day before, right?
Yeah, the day before we do weigh-ins and everything like that, and then Bubba sets up. I mean, it's just amazing platform and everything like that. We go to the sponsor of the event. We get our weigh-ins. We take the pictures. We do everything. If our match is there, we take pictures with them. Do the whole setup. And that's just a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're trying to put him on the map as well as he's trying to put us on the map.
No, yeah, you see, and that's one of the things that I love about what he's doing because a lot of promotions out there, man, they'll lock you in, they'll bring you in, and they won't post anything about you, but they want you to post everything about them, and it's like, man, it's a two-way street, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And Bubba, man, cool dude. I mean, I met him over a year ago, and it's still, I mean, he always checks up on us, you know, seeing if we're injured, to see if we're good. I mean, dude, I gotta love him. Gotta love Mike. I mean, I love everybody.
No, yeah, I'm just waiting for him to give me one of those hats, man. He keeps working on, bro. So we'll see.
No,
Man, well, I mean, of course, the guy is crafty, man, and I mean, the fact that he's got a view on what he wants, and he's actually going after it. I gotta appreciate that definitely. For you, man, I mean, of course, going into this, is there something that you prefer? I mean, of course, when it comes to takedowns, are you more of a throw, judo throw kind of guy, or what are you looking at for the setup?
man, I look for a lot of setups. You know, I'm a bigger boy. You know, what I'm saying we do super heavyweights and then the Titans and stuff like that. You know, so there's not a lot of throws that we can do unless we get them in a good hook, or, a hip toss or over under. We just try to get outstrength the other guy, and then we go for that.
No, definitely, man. I mean, of course, it's going to be two big guys going at it, man. So I hope that the cage can, can hold you guys, man. Because I see a lot of action, bro.
Yeah. The cage flying.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said the cage be flying. You know what I'm saying? Especially when those big boys get in there.
No. Man, now earlier I was asking. I had interviewed a fighter earlier, and I had asked him as far as the fight coming up, man. I mean, the UFC fights tonight. Are you working tonight, or are you going to be able to watch the fights?
I'm gonna be watching the fights tonight. Yeah.
Okay, and on the fight, of course, I mean, you got the main event, you've got the co-main event. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked him. When it comes to the main event, is it going to be Volkanovski or is it going to be Zombie for the title, man? Do you think Zombie will be able to take that?
I mean, it's just everybody's game, everybody's got their favorite, but when it gets into that ring, I mean, it takes one punch, one takedown, or one kick, or one submission, and it's anybody's game. I like to go for the underdogs all the time, but at the same time, it just depends on the fighters.
If you had money on this, who would you pick, man? Who would you put your money in?
See, the ground game is Zombie. I'm gonna go for Zombie.
Zombie, there you go, man. Same here, man. Now, of course, the co-main event is going to be a rematch for a title that should have never happened. I mean, my thoughts. Of course, we have Sterling with the championship title. He's taking on Peter Yan. Who do you see taking that bout?
I'm going Sterling.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to him for a few reasons, man. One of the things is he wasn't the last fight. I mean, he seemed like he got tired. I mean, I'm sure he's worked on his cardio. I'm sure he's worked on his game. I'm looking to see what the end result is. Even if he loses, I want him to go all round and kind of, be able to showcase a lot more skills. Of course, it was an unfortunate knee that happened the last time, but we'll see, man. I mean, I'm gonna pick, Peter Yan, man. I mean, that's just me, but we'll see tonight, man. We'll see what happens.
Hey, man. Hey.
But man, I like I said, I'm gonna be out there in Pflugerville on May 28th. I'll be watching you guys, and I'm look forward to it, man. So of course, thank you for giving me a few times. Is there anything you wanna say before we wrap this up, bro?
I just want to thank everybody, Chris, Bubba Flores, Michael, my buddy Josh. He's a brother to me. All my family, the ones that support me, even from my department. You know what I'm saying? They're all supportive. We all go at it. They all ask about us. Ask about the events and how we doing. And they 100% support us. So, I just want to thank everybody, come watch, what I'm saying? I'm going for the Titan Championship for, on May 28th against Jimmy Westfall. That's going to be a great match, and it's going to be a good one.
No, for sure, man. I'm looking forward to that, man. Of course, I wish everybody a good night that night. I mean, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. So We shall see. I mean, of course, once again, Zack Brown, man, thank you for coming on this. Don't hang up yet. Everybody out there, man, this is Spider, the Fight Card Podcast. Go to the tcwc.com website. Of course, go to the Facebook page, and the link will be on there. And everybody else, follow up, man. Subscribe and support the sport.
Amen.